Hello and welcome to Sex, Dating and the Sisterhood. My name is Shelly Horton and I'm 47 years old.
My name's Bianca Farmakis and I'm 23 years old.
Yep, that means we are completely different generations. I'm a Gen X and B is a millennial. But let's see if we can find common ground. The topic today is, can you be friends with your ex? And before you speak, B, I'm going to jump right in here with nope, nah, not possible. I think that once you've done the horizontal folk dance, you cannot then shimmy back to being friends. It's a rule of mine. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to say this is the first time we completely agree because unless I was getting a check in the mail weekly, I do not want to be friends with my ex. I mean, no way in hell. First and foremost, I mean, I am friends with my ex purely for matters of duress because we have all the same friendship circles, but it's also in the same length, if I had a Men in Black moment where they could erase my memory of the entire relationship, I'd proudly take it. I also think that when people are friends with their ex, there is that element of, I want to get back together.
I think there is too. I think people get rose-colored glasses. When I was actually going through a really bad breakup, I went and saw a psychologist and he suggested that I keep a breakup diary. So I was writing down everything that we were fighting about and how miserable he was making me feel. So then, like 3 weeks on, when I started to get all, it wasn't that bad, I went back, read the diary and went,
Yep. No, that's a fantastic idea. Like, remind yourself how awful the relationship was.
There's a reason you broke up.
There is a reason you broke up, and that's what gets me the most, is just like we quickly forget that once the dust is settled and we're done crying and eating ice cream, whatever you do to cope. You just automatically go back to this whole rosy picture and you forget that, oh no, they were an awful person, or we didn't work together, or even just something as simple as I want something different, and there's nothing wrong with that. What there is something wrong with is convincing yourself that you need 1,000,001 friends. And I blame Facebook for this. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg, for putting this much pressure on us.
Because it's so true. A lot of people break up. They're like, I'm not just losing a partner, I'm losing a best friend. And I'm like,
spammy.
oh, get over yourself.
No.
There are plenty of new friends out there.
I know. I actually recently read a tweet. If it's not even for the friendship and you just want like someone to have sex with, I read a tweet that said, if 99% of people find you unattractive, there is still 75 million people that want you. My self-confidence has never been higher after reading that. And I just think like we are spoiled for choice. Instead of being so tunnel vision on this one person, go make other friends or accept the fact that you actually don't need that many friends in your life.
It's so true, because I think when you break up, it's similar to when you're in the relationship. So it's not exactly 50-50. It's someone loves someone a little bit more than the other, and in a breakup, someone wanted the breakup a little bit more than the other one. So I think staying together is a little bit of cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, definitely. And let me tell you about the modern millennial cycle, Shelly, when it comes to love. It is, we broke up, I'm so sad, now we're sleeping together, oh, I'm in love with them, or they're in love with me, oh, okay, I'm gonna pretend that that's not happening, we're gonna keep having sex, and then, okay, it's gonna end in absolute tears and a Facebook war. Like, come on, avoid the drama, just be single or move on.
Okay, so there's one exception to this rule, and I think that if you have kids together, it's important that you are civil, not necessarily best friends, but civil. But let's not take it to the Gwyneth Paltrow stage. You know, she actually invited Chris Martin on her second honeymoon.
No.
That's a little bit goopy.
Weird, goopy, and so much more expensive. I don't know why you bother. But yeah, I think anything Gwyneth does is really good for her. Very, very good to talk about for everyone else. I think genuinely when it comes to children, like they're not an asset. They're the most important thing that you may have between you and your former partner. And respect at that level is more of the interest of them. But within the interest of yourself, like having that stable partnership and, you know, co-parenting arrangement, whatever you choose to do is important. And then also acknowledging the fact that you're your number one priority, and having someone in your life that really wasn't that good in the grand scheme of things is not useful. I mean, you can think your ex is cool, but you don't need them around.
So I've got a curly one to end on, B.
Ooh.
Do you think it's ever okay to date one of your friends' exes?
Oh my God, not if you value your friendship. But in saying that, I think if you really want to, and you haven't found the 75 other million people you could date, have that conversation with your friend. Engage how they are, because they may actually be cool with it. Or they may laugh inside and think like, oh, you're going to be miserable with this person too. Go for it.
I think if you actually have to have the conversation, that means no.
Yeah.
If you're not sure, if you know that they would not care, then it's fine. But if you're having to have a conversation, you know.
I know, it's the age of connectivity. Go do it with other people, honestly.
Exactly. Thank you, B. I love chatting to you. If you guys want more sex dating and the sisterhood, stay right here on 9honey.com.au.